Hello everyone at the Coherence Meditation Gym, or if you're watching this on YouTube, I highly encourage you to come and join us. The links are below. We get to meditate together, synchronize in meditation, practice this beautiful work, and continue in our evolution. So I'm so excited today to talk about walking meditation number 3, 4 pathways to our destiny. It's a walking meditation. I've made notes. I made them last night. I'm so excited to explain this meditation. It's amazing. We get to do it tomorrow morning. Usually I give us a little bit more time, but as a high achiever myself, I've got so many things going on. But I know that we, in due time, we will make the time to listen to this, get ourselves prepared for the meditation, and do it, assigning that meaning when we understand what we're doing and why we're doing it. The how becomes just effortless and becomes so much fun. Okay, so there's a lot to cover. I have to also say that I am not a Dr. Joe trainer. I am, though, a HeartMath certified coach, and I have been since 2016, and I'm passionate about this work. I'm also an advanced student of Dr. Joe, and I've seen miracles. So every time, every day, I get more and more inspired to go deeper into this work and to see others do it as well, and to be around in community with others doing this work. We can't do it alone, and we are in meditation, in ourselves, within ourselves, but then we get to a place where we realize that we're not separate. So, okay, so this meditation, let's go into it. I have taken my notes, like I said. This is based on Dr. Joe's explanation. I take notes from what he says, I write it down, and then share it with you. The purpose is for us at the gym to do it together. We're doing it tomorrow morning, which is Wednesday morning. As of this recording, we'll do it again. We started doing walking meditations on Wednesdays, so we've been consistent every other Wednesday, every other Saturday. Saturday is assigned to BOTEC, Blessing of Energy Centers series 1 through 10, and then Wednesdays to other meditations. Since I have so many walking meditations, I hadn't introduced them until I thought, okay, we've done enough of changing boxes, all the other ones, and why not do walking meditations? Even though we're on Zoom, we can choose to do a walking meditation, connect through Zoom with your earphones, and do your walking meditation, but connected with the community. You can also do it sitting down. We can really, we are geniuses. We can adapt to whatever fits us. Every meditation counts. That's an understatement. Every meditation is an opportunity to transform our lives and to, one meditation at a time, one breath at a time. So we are adapting this walking meditation to connect on Zoom. Whatever works for you. Either you're sitting down and imagining that you're walking. This particular one has the 4 types of meditation. If we know the 4 types of meditation are sitting, lotus position or whatever, sitting, you could be in a chair, standing, walking, and laying down. Those are 4 types of meditations, and all 4 of them are in this meditation, walking meditation number 3. It is an hour and 16 minutes long. And here we go. Like, he starts by saying that, those 4 are integrated into this meditation. We begin seated, preferably on the ground. And you'll see why. So on the earth. So if you're at your house, on the floor, preferably, if possible, right? And we eyes closed. We begin with our eyes closed. Music will start, and we're going to sit up straight, and we are going to breathe that in a way that informs us that the earth and we're going to connect the earth and the cosmos. That's the first step. Heaven and earth. He wants us to start by letting us know that there is a central tube of energy, a central axis that runs vertically along our spine, that is a central pole of our body, and it extends down from our perineum into the earth, and it extends up top of our head into the cosmos. He says, now most people say they have never felt that this tube of energy in them, and he says that that's absolutely right, because we've never paid attention to it. Perhaps you have. Perhaps you're just learning about this right now, as I was writing this meditation and becoming aware of it. And he puts an example, like we never pay attention perhaps to the left pinky toe until we hurt it, or we're in pain, and that's when we pay attention to it. But it doesn't mean that it's not there. So this, we have to imagine, visualize it, feel it. This tube of light is the central axis. We have, it exists. We just have to become aware of it. And so he's going to ask us to place our attention on it. The moment we place our attention on it, our attention brings it to life. We become aware of it, and that's exactly the way we are going to do it when we begin to unify this energy. So the breath is a way to pull that energy first from the earth all the way up to our fourth center, our heart. And to pull energy from the cosmos all the way to the top of our head, down to our fourth center. Now, if we have been doing the breath, the pulling the mind out of the body and pulling the energy all the way to the top of our head, the first part of this breath is going to be familiar with us. So we do this a lot with other meditations, the pulling the mind out of the body, right? So the first part of this meditation is similar, except that instead of going to the brain, we're going to the fourth center. But then we're bringing it down from the cosmos. So we're now bringing energy down instead of up. So not instead of, also as. So he's going to ask us to become familiar with this tube that extends down to the earth, and he's going to ask us to inhale through our nose and at the same time pull those muscles up and in with the intention of pulling the energy from the earth all the way to the central axis, through the perineum, through the lower abdomen, through the upper abdomen, into our chest. And he is going to ask us to hold this energy in our chest. Squeeze the internal muscles, and at the same time hold our breath with the intention of pulling this energy to the center. And he is going to ask us to let it build, drawing energy from the earth to activate this center. We hold our breath, squeeze these muscles until he tells us to relax. And we will do it a few cycles of this breath, and then the music will change. And we will do something very similar, but instead of inhaling through our nose and contracting these intrinsic muscles and pulling energy up, we're going to inhale through our nose, and at the same time squeeze these intrinsic muscles with the intention of drawing energy from the cosmos up this central tube, this central axis, the central pull that connects us to the cosmos. As we inhale, we're going to pull that energy to the top of our head, through our brain, all the way into our fourth center. And when we pull that energy down, we are going to squeeze these muscles as we inhale and pull that energy from the cosmos to our fourth center. And to let this energy move to our awareness, pulling this energy from the cosmos, from the heavens, down to the body, connecting it right in the fourth center, the intersection of the soul and the heart, our connection to the unified field. Now, the second part of this breath is a little bit different, because most people are accustomed to pulling energy up. But let your breath be your intention as you contract these muscles. Hold this energy down from the cosmos. If we practice it, it will become, it will begin to get, we'll get it as we practice it, pulling it down from the cosmos. And we're going to do a few rounds of these, and we're going to do it to activate this center as well. And the music will change, and we are going to stand up with our eyes closed, and we are going to rest our attention in the center of our chest in space. And now this should be easy, because we have already activated this center. So there should be more energy here. So if there is more energy, there is more awareness. Then the more conscious there is, and consciousness there is, as we rest our attention in this center, we're going to go through the steps of elevating our emotions, creating the emotions of our future. This is so exciting. So I think this part is where we gotta know, what is our future like? And goodness, you know, in the quantum huddle here at the Coherence Meditation Gym, first Saturday of the month, we create this. You know, it's a beautiful way for us to get clear of that future self, and to, you know, celebrate the things that we've done in the month past to be that person, and to recommit for the month ahead to be that person. So we're already familiar with who we are, and I hope that you have that clear yourself. If not, take a moment to see yourself. What does that future version of you look like? So that when it gets to this point of this meditation, we know what emotions we are creating, because we have that clear intention, and we know the emotions that we want to feel. So this is the moment where we're activating this powerful center with the emotions, and we know what that does, right? Like, we know that emotions are magnetic, and that's what brings things to us. So we are going to activate the emotions of our future, as he's going to ask us to fall in love with life. He is going to ask us to embrace the emotions and rejoice in our creation, and to feel magnificent. And as we cultivate this elevated state, he's going to ask us to broadcast beyond our body, out beyond our body, and squeeze beyond our body and space. And as we do this, after a period of time, he will ask us to lay the intent for our greatest outcome into our life. So lay the intent, broadcasting our greatest outcome in our life, for our greatest potential to find us, for our future dream that we have been focusing on to manifest in our world. And if this is a thought, an intention, a word, a symbol, it doesn't matter. We already know what it means. And he is going to ask us then to hold this intention and to broadcast our light into the field. The music will change. And he wants us to open our eyes. And now is time to walk into our dreams. What he typically does, he goes into explaining what he typically does. When he opens his eyes as his future self. He likes, it's like walking on the beach, walking on a park, or walking in nature, or wherever as his future self. And if he is walking already as his future self, then of course he already has everything. Of course, when we start walking, we already have everything. It's done. So how are we going to walk? We already have everything that we've created. We've already created our future, and we're just remembering. So this is the moment where we're just remembering what we have already created. And so it doesn't feel separate. In this moment is the moment where we don't feel separate from our creation. He feels like it's already done, and this is the key in this meditation. We have to feel like it's already happened. And so as we begin to walk, our posture should change. Our movements should change. Our gauge should change. Our energy should change. We should feel differently. And he wants us to embody this energy and to raise our energy to match the energy of our dream, of our future, and with our eyes open and conscious, sustain and bring it with us, carrying this energy and embodying it and wearing it along our body to respond to a new mind, and keep reconditioning our body emotionally to our new future. This is worth listening to it again. If you want to pause, rewind, take it in, imagine it, make notes of your process of what is it? Is it, do you have that vision? Do you have a memory? Do you have a mind movie? Do you have a vision board? Do you have a drawing? Do you have your little graph of your elevated emotions and your clear intentions with your symbol? What does that feel like? Who are you? Who is that greatest potential? Then the music will change, and we will stop again, and we will become aware of the vastness of space around us in space. And this time, we will rest our attention into the space in the center of our chest, in space. And we will continuously activate, acknowledging, awakening this creative center, the center of our divinity, our connection to the unified field. And then we are going to activate it even further by cultivating those emotions of our future. But we are not going to wait for the future to happen, to feel these emotions. We're going to understand that these emotions are going to bring our future to us. So the deeper and more profoundly we can feel, the bigger the signal in the unified field. And he is going to ask us to become our future emotionally. And then as we begin to change our energy, he's going to ask us to hold the intention to hold the intention in this energy. And the longer we are conscious, the longer we are that our consciousness lingers in this energy, the more we are drawing our future to us, and we're creating from a fifth dimensional creation. Doesn't this inspire you to do this every day? I mean, sometimes we forget. I'm speaking for myself. We get into our habits of meditating every day, and going through what we know about meditation. But then sometimes we get to meditations like this, and we just remember that the most important way to create, or the most efficient and fast way to create, is from this space, not from doing is very important, and in the 3D, going through our to-do list and through our training ourselves to working and checking off those things, but imagine combining this creation modality to accelerate things. It's just, I just feel really inspired when we get to this point of, yes, remembering, having that clarity, creating from here, from this fifth dimensional space. We don't have to go anywhere to get it. We're collapsing time and space and bringing it towards us. And when we do this properly, we are the magnet, we are the vortex to our destiny, and we are calling our destiny to us. And the longer our consciousness lingers in this energy, there is nothing we need to do. It gets really exciting. Then the music will change. We will open our eyes. And he wants us to take this energy, wearing it again, stepping into our future, stepping into our dream, and once again we begin to embody it. We begin to feel it, become more passionate, become more involved in it. Remember, we are walking as if it's a year ahead of time. 2 years, 5 years. We're walking as the future. When I heard this and I was writing it, I was like, I wish, how sometimes you hear something and then you hear it in a different way, and there's certain other words that are used, and you're like, so for me, hearing this, it is 5 years from now. It's 1 year from now. Already, right now. And I'm walking as if. That made it click for me. I don't know about you, but it helps with this, with what we're doing, and envision that and forecast my emotional state in a year, in 2 years, in 5 years. We're gonna walk. As we are walking somewhere in these 5, ahead, and we are already our future. We just are practicing that. And then the music will change one last time, And we will stop wherever we are and we will close our eyes. And then he's going to ask us to become aware of our body on earth. Standing on earth, getting our body, feeling everything about our body. We're going to feel our shoulders, our back, our legs, our knees, our thighs, our hips, our arms, our head. He wants us to feel our body and connect ourselves to the earth and become aware of that central tube that makes it down to Mother Earth, and then become aware of our connection to the cosmos as the central axis, this vertical tube of energy connects us to the cosmos as this central axis, this vertical tube, this cone of energy connects us to the cosmos. And then he wants us to just become aware of it and let this energy sorry about that. So we're connecting both ends from the cosmos, from the earth, and the center of our chest, and rest our attention there and receive it. We don't have to make anything happen right here. We're just resting our attention. We don't need to force anything. Just rest our attention in here and allow the energy from the heavens and from earth, from the cosmos, from matter to unify in our chest, the intersection of the soul and the heart, the connection between our humanity and our divinity. Become man and God, woman and goddess, and just open up and receive. It's beautiful. So looking forward to this part. The music will change, and right wherever we are, he will ask us to lay down. We may want to remember to bring something to cover ourselves up, because, if we're doing the walk, we can get a little bit hot, and then when we lay down, a little cooler. So bring something to cover yourself if you feel like you need it, and maybe your blindfolds to slip on when we just disconnect from the environment even more. The more we can be comfortable when we lay down, the deeper we will go. So make sure that you have something, to get comfortable. And he will let us drift off for a minute, and then we're going to practice a breath. So it hasn't ended quite yet. We're going to practice this last breath while we lay down to bring oxygenate our brain. Now he knows that some of us, because we're maybe tired and may go to drift off, this is the perfect time to do this breath, because as we inhale through our nose and exhale through our throat and mouth, we will be bringing oxygen to different parts of our brain and to begin to change our brain chemistry and physiologically as well. So it will sound something like this. We'll inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth and throat. Inhale, exhale, and we're going to force this air out of our throat, and we will do a series of repetitions, and this pace is going to pick up, and then we will finish. He just wants us to relax and drift off, and allow our nervous system, our autonomic nervous system, to take the orders and begin to program our brain and our body into our future. Surrender and relax, and let the earth let the earth cradle us. At the same time, allow the cosmos to brush over us and allow our dreams to unfold. And there it is, walking meditation number 3, 4 pathways to our destiny. I'm so excited to do this with you tomorrow morning if you're watching this today, and you know what day it is. Also, if you missed it, come join us. Look at when you join, there's a series of questions. It's meant to serve you. So please answer those questions, even if you're just coming to check out the group. And look into the events. Go to the events page. There are a lot of events. So our 5 meditations now. We've integrated that 5th one on the new moon. So every new moon, we're doing a quick activating meditations. All the rest are Dr. Joe meditations as of now. Again, Bowtech on Saturdays, and this other every other Wednesday. So, all right, everyone, I'll leave it at that. Remember, if there is anything that you need, I love supporting our community. I love growing our community. We are better together. As you evolve, it supports me. We're connected. As one of us shows our light, our coherence, as we practice every single day, we all benefit. So that's my mission, to facilitate this for us. Whether that is you just coming here and doing one meditation with us, or just coming, checking out other people that are doing this work and connecting with them and getting to know them, to becoming a regular here and coming every Saturday, every other Wednesday, doing that as part of your routine, or getting even deeper, getting into the huddle, getting into our WhatsApp group and sharing our wins and encouraging us and holding our intentions together. Or doing one-on-one with me and allowing me, it makes me it's such an honor to guide you deeper into finding those, building that bridge so that you can move faster into your creation. And I use other tools, other magic. I'm really proud to also bring my culture, my heritage into my work, and it is so aligned with this work. I mean, we're the human race, but there are particular things about my culture. I'm Mexican. Death is something that we are very familiar with and very comfortable with, and I know that this is something that not every culture shares. So everything makes sense to me, and also the divine. I love my religious background, my spiritual background, my by connection to something beyond the cosmos, to extraterrestrials, to other life forms. It's an amazing journey, guys. I just again, so whether you are just here to connect with others, to going deeper. I'm holding a retreat in Mexico in Tulum, and I'm so excited about this. As of this recording, this is the first of many. So look out for that, because I know it's going to be just absolutely like a new journey, a new pathway for us. So I want to see us all grow into whatever it is that we are doing, whatever it is that you're doing, to continue expanding and getting to higher levels of achievement, of performance, of getting everything you want. I know we all deserve everything, and it is possible. Everything health, wealth, love, relationships, it all. We're here to have fun in this lifetime. Joy is the key. Joy is the key. All right, guys. See you tomorrow morning, and I'll see you around here at the gym. Much love, and remember to always come back to your heart.